I do remember him as being a very tall, lanky, good-looking guy that was very, very, very nice. He was always very polite, never had an enemy, I wouldn't think. And I wish Coach Bridget had put him down on the goal line when we were about ready to score. Being tall and lanky, he would have been a perfect thing. But nobody ever had a bad word to say about Gary. He was truly a nice dude.
I came to a Jesuit in 1964 as a freshman. Gary was also a freshman that same year. We were in the same class, and we were also together in the band. We were both trumpet players, and so we became very, very good friends. I mean, best of buds, and pretty much did a lot of things together. Our sophomore year, Gary joined the football team. I stayed in the band doing other things. We kind of lost touch a little bit, but we remained very good friends.
I remember him as being a tall, strong, good-looking guy that was a great presence to the school and the team that we were on. And whether you were getting off a bus or going to class, he was always impeccably dressed and had a presence of being a gentleman and a good person every time you were around him. One day walking from the gym to the classroom, the wind blew his tie out and he grabbed it and held it in place. So he didn't want ever to look undressed.
After college, we both went to attended Louisiana Tech, and I would come and stay at Gary's house during our quarter breaks. Louisiana Tech is on the quarter system, so we stayed in touch that way. And later on, in close to our senior year at college, there was even one semester where Gary and I roomed together. You know, after college, Gary went into the Air Force, and I went into teaching.
I first met Gary in grammar school at Christ the King Elementary in Bossier City. Gary was a classmate and a teammate for several years. Gary was the type of person who would stay in the background. He was very quiet, but you could always depend on Gary. And a true character trait that Gary had is that he would always be there. He didn't play a lot of actual on-the-field football at Jesuit, but number 71 was someone who was always there. He went through the difficult two-a-day summer practices, the daily grind that Coach C.O. Bricata put us all through, and yet Gary never let up. Although he didn't actually play a lot of football, he was always there, which again just exemplifies the type of person that Gary was. He didn't need the limelight. He just wanted to contribute any way that he possibly could. And he was always there. He was always the steady influence that you knew you could count on.
In 1993, he called me. We hadn't touched base for a while, and we just spoke and we just caught up with each other. He was doing well. He told me that he was fixing to become a captain for Southwest Airlines, and I told him what I was doing and about my family and such. And after that, we sort of kept in touch by email. We never met again, but we did keep in touch in emails. Main thing I remember, or most memorable thing, was that he was living in Denver at the time. He would close off every one of his emails with "Go Broncos."
I knew Gary quite well. We were good friends at high school at Jesuit and also at Louisiana Tech the 4 years we were there. He was also a member of our parachute team at Louisiana Tech. Of course, he became a phenomenal pilot for the Air Force and for Southwest Airlines. I will miss him. I lost contact with him the last couple of years, and since he moved to Colorado. Gary, we will see you on the other side.
helped each other grow, whether parachuting, a drive to moons, or just going someplace like a diner or a banana warehouse, 6 hours away, getting back just in time for our 8 o'clock class. Not a lot of sleep in college, but good times and positive growth. Gary, here's to you and the good you have done.
He was really a great guy. I enjoyed my company with him very much. Our times together. He was a very faithful and loving friend.